Alright, so if you guys are searching through penny rolls from the bank, you definitely always want to look out for the 1953 D Denver minted penny that has a repunched mint mark. Now here in this image you guys can see that those two D mint marks, those are two different examples of an RPM, a repunched mint mark on the 1953 penny. So if you want to see your coins up close like this, you go to that link in the description, couchcollectibles.com. I have USB coin microscopes on there, coin loops on there, so be sure to go check that out if you want to see your coins up close. Now that also takes place on the 1953S. Here are two examples of that on the 1953S, so always be on the lookout for that one as well. Now first off, we're going to look here at a 1953 proof penny. Now this penny is extremely valuable because of its high grade and it's the proof penny, so pretty cool. You can see it's got the mirror-like finish because of that being a proof coin. Now this coin here sold for over $9,000. $9,000. So most likely you won't find something like this in a coin roll, and if you do find a proof penny, it's not probably going to grade at a mint state 67. But here's something that you could find in circulation. You never know, you could find off centers on any types of coins. This coin was actually sold on eBay just for a little over $30, so nothing special, but hey, if you find it in a coin roll, if you turn a penny into 30 bucks, not too bad. This one's extremely off center, but you can still see the date 1953 on it, so always watch out for the off center errors. Now we talked about that 1953 S RPM repunched mint mark. This penny here actually has that S repunched mint mark. Now this didn't sell for big money, but it still sold for a little over $85. It's graded at a mint state 64, so again, a mint state grade gives the coin some value as well. Now here's just a regular 1953S. It doesn't have any types of errors. What makes this valuable is the high grade of a mint state 67. Now this penny here sold for over $3,000. Also, we looked at the Denver minted RPM repunched mint mark. This penny here has that RPM on there on the 1953D, and this penny here sold for a little over $130. Now here is a high graded penny. It doesn't have a mint mark. That means that it was produced in Philadelphia. So this is the Philadelphia minted 1953 Lincoln cent. Now this is valuable because again, it's got a very high grade. It's graded at a mint state 67. Now this penny here sold for a whopping $14,000. $14,000. And if we look at one last high graded penny, this is the 1953D that has a high grade of a mint state 67. And this penny here sold for over $4,300. Now I have showed this in some other videos if you guys haven't seen some of my collection, but it's grown a little bit. A lot of these Brian Hooper sent me, man. Look, for your collection, a 1930 standing Liberty quarter. And then these are proof quarters here. Proof quarter right there. You can see the mirror-like finish on it, like I was just talking about. See that in comparison to a regular business strike. Big difference. Kind of hard to see because these are in such good shape. But we also got 3 ounces of silver. Here's an ounce, here's an ounce, here's an ounce. Coin Collecting Hobby sent me one. Brian Hooper sent the others, I believe. And then Brian Hooper sent some of these. I'm thinking maybe this is my favorite, maybe an 1892 O mint mark, minted in New Orleans. That is awesome. Brian Hooper sent that. Here's a proof, 1969S, 40% silver Kennedy half dollar. Those are nice. This is a 90% 1964 proof. So we're actually going to give away one of these coins. Some of these nickels here are key dated nickels, some are not. Here's a proof nickel from SJ's Mixed Adventures. Oh yeah, can't forget about this, the 1 gram of gold that Brian Hooper sent, Royal Canadian Mint. That thing is sweet. And then I do have some Barber dimes. I gotta check and see if I have any doubles of these. If I do have doubles, I will do a giveaway with some of these dimes if I have double dates. SJ's Mixed Adventures sent me that as well. Silver. Here's a 1964 proof. Focus, focus, focus. That thing is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so we just got random coins that I find in circulation that I hold on to. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a 2014. Now you can really see the difference. Here's the proof penny, the S mint mark, and then here's the P, which they don't have a P on those. Those are made in Philadelphia. And then the D. You can really see the difference. See how that's got the mirror-like finish, and you can really see the detail on Lincoln compared to the regular business strike. That is a good example of a proof versus a business strikes. Oh yeah, can't forget about that one. 1909 VDB, baby. Oh yeah. But here is an 1899 that Brian Hooper sent from my book, but I actually already have this one in my book. This is a 1899 Indian head penny. These are just random tokens. And then, you know, we got the bills here, baby, the bills. This is a 1957, 1953, 1934. That is one of my favorites that I got. $10 bill, 1934, 1963. Here's the back of those. Not in the greatest shape, but some of them are. Here's another 1957. Ooh, this one is too. This one's cool. Wish it was in better shape, but it is in 1934. My grandma gave me some of these. 1963. And then a viewer sent in these, which I thought was awesome. They're from Peru. So Central Bank of Peru. What's that word? I forget what it says. Translate it for me in the comments. And then 5 centavos. Japanese government. This one's pretty cool too here. This is the Bank of Mexico. That's from 1959. And then we just got some other $2 bills. And then someone did send me this bad boy. That is awesome. Did Brian Hooper send that, or did someone else send that? Let me know. 1923. And it is in great condition. Here is the back of it. The United States of America, $1, baby. Oh yeah, Brian sent that because it says for your book. So I definitely know that's Brian. Man, that thing is sweet. And I got a coin in here, guys. I don't know if I've actually ever showed you guys this one. Let's see. Well, I guess I got a few in there. Random coins. This, I've had this since I was 5 years old. Maybe this thing might be what actually got me interested in coin collecting. So my mom had this thing when I was a kid. Like, look how big it is compared to a $50. You know? This thing is pretty sweet. It's like a novelty piece, you know? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow, I will see you all for another video. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.